It's automatic, it's on. I flip mattress, I'm grabbing the apparatus, keep squeezing it till it flatten your melon. A known felon, I'm weaving it through the traffic, connecting with drug addicts, embracing these thug habits. Look, at the end of the month was no food. Potato and egg tacos is how I made do. Free peanut butter and government cheese. My issue, my mama calling Deborah for help. Her Aunt Lou. 4 kids to adults, we here starving. My father got a job, he started then departed. My mama broken hearted, I'm looking at her narcissist. It's time to hustle regardless, I'm getting this party started. Like quarter piece in a brown paper bag in the bush, cross the street with the pistol close to hand. Pray to God when it's time to bust it don't jam. I sold my 7 grams, police came, I ran.
I'm the first gospel rapper. I'm the first apostle rapper. From my section, it's a lot of rappers. Respected cause I'm not an actor. Even though I changed, I didn't change up. Kept the same name from when I came up. RPH and we here now. The devil got so much to fear. Culture mechanic. I left the hood to fix all the problems inside of Advantage. Cause I'm from the hood. And stuff get fixed from the inside. Inside. That's why Christ became a man. I'm in Christ. I let the old me die and became a man. Yeah, deal with men, but I war with demons. Reciprocate that before Jesus. Encounter changed all the morbid reasons. I was more of a heathen with a gorgeous heater. Miracles follow me now. So when I walk through the crowd, virtue was hard to be found. In me, they calling me now. When the devil show up, everybody know us. We the pull-up crew. RPH, scars and grace, and we about to change with the hood up too. Yeah, if you watch me live my life, it's like reading the word. Check me out, I got stripes in the streets in the church. I left the hood with some urban epistle. Urban epistle. I'm living the scripture, the word is official. Urban epistle. I left the hood with some but I came back with the word. I left the hood with a pistol, but I came back in a pistol.
I'm the rose from the concrete. I'm the diamond from the coal. I'm talking to y'all in depth. Stacked against the odds, my roots still crept. Grounded in the soil of the West. Love, loyalty, respect, mirrors pain, anger, death. These night terrors got me stressed. Seeing vivid thoughts of death and melting flesh. Turn them dark days to sunshine. My mind stay full grind. The whole city feeling the pressure. This is the war cry. War crimes, loaded 4-5s, holding on both sides. Let's ride, it's go time. Broke up out the concrete. The same place the sinners and the cons meet and still shine. The diamond in the rough that make the world blind. Take mine, aim at my opposition and dream of my peace. To my demise, I'm gonna speak for the streets. My voice sink to the beat. My soul speak and I peak. You hear Long Beach.
Hey, yo. Hey, high facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Man, the cool tapping in with you, brother. Hey, shit, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Say that, but I can't fake that. We ain't finna play that.
So you tryna play chess with the devil without the king, huh?
I love you enough to be giving you the straight facts. We ain't finna play that.
You might play it well, but the game don't love you.
I love you enough to be giving you the straight
I began
facts.
with the troops who stand in salute. Where the rules of the land, you either cuz or salute. Most watch too many movies, it's where they get their cue. Think they gotta take the bishop out, that's how you get the juice. That's cause they ain't met the king. My job's to introduce, playing checkers. They think that chicken's how you get the coup. Like it's chess, these rooks telling lies in the booth. So they don't protect our queens, I gotta tell the truth. They focused on that gang war. I wreck mine, you bang yours, respect die. When different sets buy from the same store. Represent different sides and wind up on the same floor. When bullets fly, enemies lie side by side. That's a shame, Lord. They only coincide in peace at the cemetery. They couldn't say he loved beef in his obituary. So at the funeral, his family told a few lies. Placed him up in heaven cause he went to church a few times. It's sad, cause when goons die, the saints cry. R.I.P. graffiti, they riding before the paint dry. The church pray before the cops come. And Satan playing evil games in your brain before the shots done. The streets living like Christ died, they never rise. When he said to tell us die, he didn't tell a lie. Man know the debt. God wanted to change that. So Christ paid double the price and bought change back. You can't change that.
Probably shouldn't say that, but I can't fake that. We ain't finna play that.
So you trying to play chess with the devil without the king, huh?
I love you enough to be giving you the straight fact.
Look, this was done by grinding. Plot my path in life, start climbing. I came from the bottom where the babies is dying, the mama's crying. Everybody can't make it, but they trying. All I see is RIPs on t-shirts in old English. Another young life gets extinguished, and what we do, pop champagne, reflect on the memories, pop another bottle with a hit.
Good day to duct tape and funnel some bricks through the tunnel with the bundles of chips. You can get the bundle package if you often and quick. Keep the cop off your tip, keep the spot off the grid. I'm finna hit, suppress it with a muzzle and tip. Henny guzzle it quick, I'm from a smuggling clique. We move bricks, now estimate the number of chips. How much it costs for a hit, how much it costs to quit. I remember Somerset used to be Compton Boulevard. BG's on the set for the new squad. By the way, since you dealing with the new squad, that means new law, new boss, new hall.
Dreams will last forevermore.
But you ain't gotta die to go to heaven. Christ did it for you.
I wanna go to a place where dreams will last forever.
You talking heaven.
Dreams will last forevermore.
In heaven's been on earth. Due to sin, it was hidden from you. I've been to more funerals than graduations. I'm from the streets where killers get the congratulations. Empty crack bags and bullet shells on the ground. Addicts and automatics, the nightmares all around. Rape victims impregnated by evil rapists. Every time she look at her kid, she can see his face. People need a break, so all they think is flee, escape. Drink and take drugs till they kneeling at the feet of Satan. But Christ died for it, body hung high for it. Arms spread wide, bled dry, Mary cried for him. He let his mother watch to show us who we love a lot. When he rose, heaven fell and landed on the juggernaut. He defeated what defeated man, but defeat was incomplete with the devil under the feet of a defeated man.
One in a million, I think it's beyond skill. Welcome to my life, I won't meet you with no ice grill. The days is short, I take advantage of life thrills. Understand my stance, I'm ready to handle what life deals. I need a car that when you see it, you be like, yeah. But ask me how I'm doing, I'ma tell you life good. You can make it too, we came about the same hood. Now you see me out like, hey look, it's a closed book. Most chances is chances, so we take them. Fake them till we make them. Dreams easily taken, extreme levels of bacon. You know my steez.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Facts with Robert Reese.
There you go.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, guys? You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Take care.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Woo woo!
This is Marissa's Italian Deli, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. This is Poo-Poo from Moreno Valley, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts
with Robert Reese.
People, this is what happy is when you're in Del Taco. Now watch this. All you gotta say is you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
This is Isaac Henderson, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, guys? I'm Sean Berube. This is my boy Vargas, and we love watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
KC Sports, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Oh yeah, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Yo, look, that guy right there, he is like, you know him in the city. This dude hops around. He even has a wolf mask and everything. Man, I love that dude. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. is advertised, but sometimes it can go a little bit longer, depending on if it's hot or not. All right. So before we get started, my Get Upside, I keep saying Get Upside. The Upside app has actually got all of my totals in now. So now instead of $56, I am at, what's it say there? Is that thing blinding you? There it is. $59 right there. So almost $60 right there, and $6.60 of these dollars came from people using my referral. You get 1 cent per gallon for anyone that uses your referral code. So it all helps out. So at the end of the year, people, I'm stacking it all up. I'm only going to gas stations that has Get Upside. Stop saying Get Upside. All right. Upside. I'm only going to the Upside gas stations, and I'm going to stack them all up. And when they drop the ball on New Year, I will be on here. I have 10 screens available. Get this thing out of my face too. I have 10 screens available. Okay, so whoever else might be participating in this, you can join on in. I'll have the link up there, and you can cash out with me when we drop that ball, because believe me, people, I'm telling you, gas was so, and it's still ridiculous right now. I'm going to be so happy to cash that out and show you guys what I got. Now, today we got some pretty good news, man. We got some crazy things happening. It seems like, I don't know, because delivery is so big, it just seems like all the other avenues for doing things wrong are just opening up, and the news right now is going bonkers over it. And I have some news clips. I like to try to show everything that's good, but it seems like, man, people are just out there being knuckleheads. So, you know, awareness is something that we all need to worry about, awareness. So we will be going into some awareness things, people, and I'm going to let you guys see. But I'm going to get into some comments really quick. I'm just going to read a couple of comments off, people. This comment came from Antoinette Wilson. Okay, and it was on the live from yesterday. She says, oh, the drivers need to know them egg tacos and the lyrics. If you know, you know, you've been there many times. The struggle is real. This new don't really know. I wouldn't say new, but you know, music is regional, so it's from a region that, you know, has not been heard yet. But those are my brothers there. Those are my brothers, and my first cousin is on there also. We pretty much brothers. Yes. So all the lyrics there, if you pay attention to all the lyrics in those songs, it's all about coming up from the bottom and working hard and staying focused and pushing forward. So that's why those songs are up there. Okay, this next one comes from Supreme Jordan. That is a cool name. I remember I was watching the Law and Order episode, and the main subject, his name was Supreme Johnson. Okay, so Supreme Jordan. Okay, so this one came from Who Damaged This Beautiful Car? Was it a man or a woman? And I put up that short. And he says, definitely, I love cars too much to ever do that out of jealousy. So he said, definitely. I'm guessing he's a man, and he's saying that it was a man. He's saying that it wasn't a man, it was a woman that did that. That's pretty much what he's saying. People, there's certain crimes out there and things that happen where, you know, ooh, we know what happened. I remember I walked outside a grocery store, and this girl was going to work on this dude's car. She was going to work. And then she was writing with the marker, like she was writing all type of stuff on his vehicle. I was like, oh my goodness. Men don't do stuff like that. Men don't do stuff like that. Men turn into old cowboys and just want to go duke it out. Right there. Now this comment, oh, Robert B. Jerome, this time he didn't even say any words, people. He just said clap, 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 clap. It said happy Monday, everyone, and he did do a clap. He did do a clap. Those are the comments right there. We got a couple of birthdays in the house, people. We have a couple of birthdays in the house. Let me go ahead and read these off right here. And we have 3 birthdays. We have Kevin Sanchez. Kevin Sanchez is 35 years old today. Happy birthday, Kevin Sanchez. I hope everything is well with you. We have Eddie Saucedo. Eddie Saucedo, man, this guy is great. He's talented. He can do many, many things. Happy birthday, Eddie Saucedo, a.k.a. Eddie Sauce. And Tanisha Gordon Allen. Happy birthday, Tanisha Gordon Allen. Happy birthday, Denise. Happy birthday to you. People, this comes from Hot Facts and everyone that watches. Happy, 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 happy birthday. Happy, happy birthday. Hello, Ayana. Hello, Ayana. A lot of 0.7 mile orders today. Wow. Yep, take them 0.7s, $5. Psh, winner chicken dinner. That is a winner chicken dinner. We got some good news, and you know what? I'm gonna go right into the news right now. Let's go ahead, and hopefully this thing did not defeat me today, and I won.
Whatcom County man contracted to deliver packages in Bellingham is suspected of stealing nearly 200 of those packages worth thousands of dollars. The Bellingham Police Department booked Amaranov Tandilovich Kakutya, 33 of Maple Falls, into Whatcom County Jail Friday, April 29th, on suspicion of first-degree theft and first-degree possession of stolen property. Jail records show Kakutya was released shortly afterward on personal recognizance. Police investigators were first notified of the alleged thefts on January 20, 2021, by investigators for On Track, a delivery company that contracts with private delivery drivers, according to Whatcom County Superior Court documents. Delivery drivers contracted with On Track use their own cars to pick up packages at the company's facility in Kent and then deliver them on specified routes, using their cell phones to scan packages as they are delivered, court documents state. A GPS marker indicates where the package is when it is scanned. On Track investigators began looking into Kakutya, who had worked for On Track for approximately 2 years, when the company noticed a high number of complaints about packages that were not being delivered or were being reported lost or stolen, according to documents. Just a quick word from...
Okay, so for those of you who may not know, outside of FedEx, UPS, DHL, On Track, they have normally it says On Track in a white van, but On Track people do use On Track as a gig to where it's like an Amazon Flex and you use your own phone. So this dude is pretty much not delivering a lot of items when he goes out. So this dude is crazy. We got a little more.
Investigators discovered discrepancies in the location recorded by the GPS marker when the package was scanned by Kakutya and where the actual delivery address of the package was supposed to be, documents state. Many of the undelivered packages reportedly returned GPS markers in the 1200 block of Virginia Street. There were also several packages that had reportedly been scanned more than once, which would be impossible if the package had already been delivered. On Track investigators also reported finding that many of the GPS markers had their location altered, according to documents. On Track investigators went to the 1200 block of Virginia and found a white van, according to documents. The investigators were reportedly able to see several packages still in the van, and using the tracking labels they could see through windows they found the packages had been reported delivered or lost. Police responded to the 1200 block of Virginia Street, confirmed the van was registered to Kakutya and had the van towed to the Bellingham Police Department, documents state. After getting a search warrant for the van, police along with assistance from On Track investigators, found more than 190 packages and envelopes in the van containing everything from clothing and food to medical and pet supplies, according to documents. Numerous empty boxes that had been marked delivered also reportedly were found in the van. A complete estimate of how much was stolen was not included in court documents, though it did state the assessed value is over $5,500, with over half of the property value still being determined by the originating source. Court records show a summons was first issued to Kakutya on November 1, 2021. Kakutya also was fired by On Track on January 18, 2021, according to court records.
All right, so check this out. This dude, all right, let me let you guys know what just happened. So this dude he he is the, you know, when they say information was leaked, how that song leaked, he went to go hit the lick. So every single piece of information, you could have had people's like really important information there. He was going to dump off all the information to everybody else that needs that to go do their criminal realm thing. He was going to dump all that stuff off, keep what he wanted, and he was probably only going to do the job for maybe people that do that. They only work in places for like 2 weeks at a time. That's it. Like once they start getting going, they start to they stop right after that because they're going to get caught. He was trying to double scan the items. So if anyone out there does Amazon Flex or any delivery service where you are delivering packages to where you have to scan the item and then, you know, do the delivery thing, do not think about it. Do not think about it at all. It is a waste of your time. You will get caught and you will go to jail. Now, they don't know, you know, if he already has things out there. They're probably going to link him into a lot of other crimes that has happened in previous times, just because they caught him right now. So he was about to ruin, or he probably has ruined a lot of people's lives out there. Scumbag. Scumbag.
Even before they arrive at the front door in Stanislaus County. Deputies say this vehicle right here is what armed robbers got away in after an Amazon delivery driver was robbed in Riverbank.
Good morning now. CBS 13 Shantae Passmore has the latest on the investigation. Shantae.
The Amazon driver had no idea what was waiting for him when he was making delivery in this cul-de-sac. Shortly after pulling up, police say 2 men approached him, told him to get out while holding an object to his back and get on the ground. The bold robbery happened Sunday afternoon, but it's all anyone in this neighborhood can talk about.
My husband is a veteran, and he gets his medication from UPS. UPS, Amazon, FedEx, no matter what it is, it's wrong.
Some neighbors tell me they saw 2 men wearing neck gaiters as the robbery unfolded. Riverbank Police Services say once the driver got down on the ground, the 2 men stole packages from the truck. Investigators say it's not clear if a third person served as a getaway driver, but the 2 men took off. Police are calling this a crime of opportunity, while neighbors try to make sense of the act.
I think people are still kind of upset coming out of the pandemic. Maybe some people are suffering a little more than others, and they're just turning to other means to make ends meet.
We know investigators canvassed the area to talk to neighbors, but they're looking for more people to come forward if they have any information.
$1 worth of ski.
Now check this out. That man put it nicely. He put everything that you could possibly say and put it nicely. He said, we're coming out the pandemic. Some people are probably struggling a little harder than everyone else, so they are just going for it. And that's pretty much what it is. But just be on alert, people. Your cars are targets. They don't know what delivery service you work for. They just know car delivery people, vehicle theft, all the theft is. Every element from the criminal aspect is now all into the delivery gig economy now. So everyone that's doing deliveries now, there's drug runners, everything is in here now. So just be safe, And people, when people try to bribe you, and especially rideshare people, when people try to bribe you with all that cash to start having you be their personal driver, people, you don't know who these people are. You could be a personal driver for someone that is a kingpin and you end up smack dead, all right, because the drug deal went wrong or something. You know, you got to think about all these things. You got to think about all of these things. You're picking up people constantly. People are trying to do all type of crazy stuff. Just be aware. There's a lot of crime and theft going on. It sucks. I wish the freaking I wish the Lone Ranger could just go fix all that, but man, he needs some help. He needs Dash Gordon. He needs Dash Gordon.
Gear now missing after a Valley man says American Airlines lost it.
And apparently once American recovered it, they say the guy they hired to drop it off stole it. Alexis Dominguez has his story and a look at the worst carriers when it comes to lost luggage.
Ben Edson flew into Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport back in February from a trip in Colorado. He says when he made it to baggage claim, his bags were nowhere to be found. And when the airline arranged for it to be shipped to his home, he says it never showed.
We went to Telluride as a family trip to go skiing. We had a great trip.
A family getaway full of skiing turned into a headache for Ben Edson as soon as he landed at Phoenix Sky Harbor back in February.
American Airlines lost our luggage, sent it to the wrong location. And then obviously we put in a claim. They told us it would take about a day to get there.
Inside his bag, Edson says, was nearly $10,000 worth of gear. Without that gear, Ben and his family were forced to cancel other upcoming trips.
It's been really frustrating because we have over $10,000 of ski gear and we're pretty avid skiers. We go a couple times a year.
It's a rare occurrence, but according to last year's Air Travel Consumer Report, American Airlines alone lost or damaged more than 43,000 bags. That's nearly 8 per every 1,000. According to that same report, American is the airline most likely to misplace your luggage. If they do, the airline states they will deliver any lost luggage straight to their customers. But Ben says his never made it to him.
American Airlines gave the same driver like 3 different people's stuff. So he stole all of it.
After months of filing claims with the airline and even filing a report with Phoenix police, Ben found out last week the driver accused of stealing his stuff was arrested. Phoenix police say that man is Stephen McClendon.
They think he stole it because they didn't find it on him.
Edson says American Airlines did offer a settlement of about $5,000, but he says unfortunately that comes nowhere close to replacing his custom gear. Reporting in Phoenix, Alexis Dominguez, Arizona's Family.
All right, so everything was cool, right? Everyone was like, wow, it's about the airport. What's about the airport? What's this got to do with gig? Okay, the dude with the gig who had the job to go, he had 3 different people's orders inside. So he jacked everybody's stuff. The dude with the gig that they hired, and that's why they were saying, you know, like that airline, this and that. But he did not work for the airline. That airline got him. He was working third party. He was contracted in, and him as the driver, he was like, well, you know what? He probably went online, saw that ski gear, and was like, ooh, that's money too. And who knows what was in the other stuff. The ski gear, he was probably like, well, I'm about to get this and be out, people, see? But see, he puts a black eye on his people. He's a delivery driver, people. Third-party delivery driver. He puts a black eye on us. He puts a black eye on his people. Like this says, it's open season on us, people. Right now, it is open season on us. Got to pay attention to this stuff. Got to pay attention to this stuff. This stuff is crazy. We got some more stuff right here. Watch this.
Arrested a woman they say shot a teenage girl in the face in a weekend road rage incident. The Douglasville Police Department turned to social media for the public's help in tracking the suspect down.
A judge denied bond for 30-year-old Brittany Griffith at her first appearance this morning. Tonight, as Fox 5's Rob DiRienzo reports, we're learning shocking new details about the incident.
Well, Douglasville police tell us it all started as road rage over the weekend. They say here on I-20, Brittany Griffith shot the teen girl in the face. Police now tell us that in the back seat of the suspect's car, her 3 children, the youngest, 4 years old.
They found a 17-year-old female gunshot victim. She had been shot in the face.
Douglasville police say this woman is 30-year-old Brittany Griffith of Temple. One of the people in the car she allegedly shot at snapped this photo while riding eastbound on I-20.
Somewhere around the Highway 5 area, the suspect pulled up beside the victim's vehicle and fired at least 1 shot into the vehicle, striking the 17-year-old female.
Investigators say it's not clear how all of this began, but they believe Griffith was stalking the victim's car for about 15 miles Saturday afternoon.
One of the occupants of the victim's vehicle took a cell phone photo of the suspect's face, a really good, clear photo. We put that photo on social media, and within minutes we received numerous calls identifying who the suspect was.
She turned herself in Sunday night. Griffith faces 4 counts of aggravated assault and possession of a gun during a felony. She also faces 3 counts of child cruelty because police say her 3 kids, ages 4 to 9, were in the back seat throughout the whole ordeal.
This makes it clear you don't know what people have in their cars, and you don't know what type of emotional state they're in during these incidents. So it's really important to try and get away from them.
And miraculously, police tell us that the 17-year-old girl who was shot is listed in stable condition. As for Griffith, on Monday, a judge denied her bond, meaning that she will have to stay behind bars until her next hearing. In Douglasville, Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
All right. So some people are like, well, what does that got to do with us? Well, people, we drive, right? We drive. You get frustrated when you go into a restaurant, they're taking forever. They got rude customers there. You know, you're already mad. You know, your pay is not inside your account. You've been trying to get in contact with customer support. You're irritated, people. Road rage, people. You could be mad, but someone else could also be mad, people, and pull out a gun in front of their kids while their young kids are in the back seat and shoot you in the face. Okay? That's exactly why I had to show that right there. We drive, and we as drivers, some drivers have the most road rage. Like, they have the most road rage. I've heard drivers screaming in their car, and I'm like, what is that? And then you look like drivers are mad. I've seen that, people. So just be careful, control your anger so you don't accidentally get someone to go nuts and go road rage on you with the gun. Okay, that's why I put that up. And also, so all the news that we get on here, I am working constantly nonstop. So I make sure I'm getting the footage, I'm getting the news, I'm making sure that everyone is aware. And I've been going through a lot of channels, and a lot of the news that's being put up right now, we've already gone through it for the past like week and a half. So everything we are getting here is fresh. People, I am up to date on this, just like the reporters are out there. I'm trying to get the news as quick as possible, just because, you know, there's a lot of people that watch from all over. You know, everyone is just not a local person watching you. You get views from all over. So the more news I can get from all over, the faster I'm going to put it out here for us. All right, the faster I'm going to put it out here for us. We got some more right here. Now this guy, now it says this man, he says Hutchinson man arrested for robbery of a pizza delivery driver. Now this is, man, this stuff is hilarious now. All right, now that lady there,
a Whatcom County man contracted.
That lady there, she actually got, let me go ahead and remove this. She got her car jacked. Somebody else got their car jacked at the same time, right? The people, some good citizens helped, and she was actually able to have her car, but the other guy got his car jacked, and they say the other guy was a delivery driver. So they went for two cars. They went for two cars at one time. Okay? They went for two cars at one time, people, and one car was an older lady. They went for two cars at one time. Okay? This stuff ain't no joke, man. I wish we had some better news to put out there, more to show. But man, this is crazy. So just watch yourselves. There was oh my goodness, I had this and I forgot to talk about it yesterday. It was on my news clip from yesterday, but nobody else put it out, so it's still fresh news to me. Okay, so there was a driver, and this driver got caught. He had his car tricked out, so it had police light, you know, the police color lights. What he was doing, he was making cars get over on the side of the road. He was running red lights and everything, and the police caught up to him, and he is no longer driving. They got him for a whole bunch of crime. But the delivery driver, this dude he's such an idiot, such an idiot. Dunce Cap Award goes to him. He was breaking the law to go deliver food. It made no sense. It made no sense. He's making people get over, and he was talking through the loud radio also. So he's acting like a cop. He's impersonating a cop, just to go drop off that KFC. Now, look, I like to be on time and I like to take care of my people. There ain't no way in the world I'm turning some sirens on for nobody. No way in the world for that one. So the police caught this dude. Who knows how long he was doing it. He may have been a security guard and just may have had, his car tricked out like that. I know we have a security guard like that here at our Sunny Mead Plaza. This dude has he looks like Bam Bam Bigelow, like tattoos and everything. He looks just like Bam Bam Bigelow. And he has this car. What's good, Woog, people? What's good, Woog? This is, people. I told you guys that we would have him in for an interview. I can actually do that since you're in the room. I can send you the link and we can do that today if you got time. But yeah, people, we got all this crime going on, people. Pay attention out there. Pay attention out there. Now let me tell you this. I had a delivery this morning. I started at like 6 a.m. Hold on. He said, wait, so what was he getting out of it? He was yeah, man. Yeah. Yes. Breaking the law, man. Breaking the law too. Breaking the law too, man. You gotta watch this stuff, man. You gotta watch this stuff. There's a breaking the law too. I'm telling you, this stuff is real out here. Bam Bam Bigelow, I'm telling you, he looks like Bam Bam Bigelow. And this dude right here inside the shopping center, right? Here's what he does. He has the vest. He has the full police, full out vest. He has his own dash cam. He has his own computer that sits up there like the police. He runs his own thing. And the dude, this is what he does. To the homeless people that fall asleep there and they sleep there a little too long, he goes and snatches them up. Me and him got into it one time, and the real police came. And once they figured out what was going on, I was letting them know that, he's just a security guard. He can't just be grabbing people. I said, just ask them to leave and they'll leave. He's just picking people up and grabbing them, and then he's telling people he's a cop. He tells them he's a cop. One guy came and started recording the whole thing. He was telling them he's a cop, and then he tried to backtrap when the real police came, and they were like, "Let me see your equipment you have." So he had to go. He had everything. The only thing that he did not have, his lights are green, white, and red. So they are not the blue and yellows. No. He does not have that. He knew better to just leave those things out. But you got people breaking the law like that, man. You got people breaking the law, doing some crazy things, man. And this gig economy people, like I said, stay away from that easy money when they offer you. They say, can you come drive for me a couple of times a week? I'll give you $100 and something bucks. Stay away from those people. Stay away from those. You could be in a bad situation right there. Bad situation. Now, people, what's good, Woog here? This is Stanley Tucker, people. Now, he is I call him a boxing historian. Okay, he knows his boxing. He has a boxing channel. Anything boxing you need to know, all the fights, the full breakdowns of everything, pre-fight, post-fight, sometimes during fight. You get the full breakdown. Anything boxing. He has over 1,000+ subscribers. I have known the man going like dang near 20 years, and he loves action. I remember that when we were in basketball, he was like, I'm about to go wrestle. He went to go wrestle. So, and he's kept that passion in the fight game, all fight game. He knows all fight game, period. He knows it. But any fights that you guys want to see, you want to get the breakdown on everything like that, What's Good Wood is the name of his channel. Go ahead and check him out. And when I mean everything boxing, people, it's everything boxing. Everything is boxing. So if you like boxing, go ahead and check him out. But Stanley is also a customer. Stanley, if you are still there, give me a thumbs up because I got a question for you. Stanley, are you free for a little bit? Can I can I send you the link really quick so you can hop on the screen? Can I do that for you really quick? I want to ask you I want to ask you a couple questions as a customer, because you don't deliver, but I'm pretty sure you get food delivered to you, and I want to know what exactly you look for when you're getting your delivery. And do you tip, or do you take the tip away, or how do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? Okay, so I want to know. He said, I've got to circle back. He says, he works on computers, people, and does this. He carries his thing on him tripods up and gets it going. Says, I gotta be back. Okay, okay. I'm gonna check you later, man. And yeah, Stanley says, yeah, he tips. He tips a 20% tip. Now, Stanley, let me ask you this. What apps do you use? And he says always 20% for any service. That's Stanley right there. 20% for any service. That's what he does. He's in Long Beach. Now, do you ever tip more? Do you ever tip more? And what platforms do you think are the best? What platforms do you think are the best for people to be delivering from, as far as you as a customer? If you can kind of throw that up in there. And we'll get that. And people, this is what I want. When I bring some people in, I want to ask them questions as customers. Now, Stanley says always 20% tip for any service right there, people. That means that no matter what it is, pre-head of time, he said every now and then I'll tip 25%, haircuts and restaurants mostly, people. Haircuts and restaurants mostly. So he's tipping the barber, so that lets you know what he does. He goes out there and he works for himself, okay? So when people are showing a skill and they're showing a craft, he's going to go ahead and tip them because they're doing their craft. Now, yeah, boy. He says he's got a dip right now. I'll catch back up with you. We'll catch back up on that when I get you on here for the interview. Get you on here for the interview. Now, that's from Stanley Tucker, people. We grew up together, people, played sport together, and I dunked on him. He tried to take a charge and put his hands like this. He tried to put his hands like this in the middle of the key, and somebody, I don't know what made him want to put his hands like that and stand there, but I dunked on Stanley. I jumped over Stanley and dunked on him. He's never going to forget that. I banged on him. But Stanley was strong like Mighty Mouse, though. Stanley had real strong forearms. And when he would bench press, because Stanley wasn't as tall as the rest of us, but he was strong as I don't know what. So we get there for the bench press. You know, we got these long arms. We trying to get up there and push it up, and Stanley a little short pit bull, swole self, just just knocking him out. Stanley had a grown man body in high school, people, and his whole family looks like they're part of the El DeBarge group. That is what's good wood. So for those of you who want to know, go ahead and check out his boxing. He breaks everything down. He does not miss any fight. Any fight you want it, he has it right there, people. Now, my day went pretty good today. I started off this morning. I walked into the 7-Eleven. Something told me to go out and do a couple of orders before my kids go to school. So I got a couple of orders in at the 6 a.m. hour. So I went out there, ran into the 7-Eleven, and there was another guy in there, recognized me, said he was watching the vlog. I ran into him a little while ago, and then the 7-Eleven worker, you know, he said, he said, I know this guy. I told him I'm going to make a channel called Scorching Facts. That was his joke. That was his joke. I talked to this dude every single day. It was good times because we were in there as I was in there as a customer. One was in there as a dasher, and one was in there as their regular job. So that was a customer, a driver, and an employee all sharing a laugh. So that was a very, very great time there. And then also I had a delivery where I ran into a gentleman, and I put up his whole segment there because, man, he just broke down how he used to drive and his two kids drive for Uber Eats and Postmates. And he broke down how he was telling them to drive. And it was a good thing. Everything he was saying out there, he was saying how he how he makes the restaurant, double check and make sure the stuff is in there and put it back and fix it. I never met this man before this day, and he was saying the same thing that I say. So it's like I'm telling people, you cannot say that things don't happen. If one person is doing that, there's more people doing that also. If there's one, there's 10. If there's 10, there, if there's 10, there's 100. It goes just like that. And he shared some good love, and he actually did You're Watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. So that was good. That was good. Love from driver to customer. That was building a good relationship. He said he was going to tell his 2 kids about the channel. He did the You're Watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. So that's going to be on this very next video that is up there. So good looking out. Benjamin was his name. Good looking out. Now he came outside. It was a leave at door drop off, and it was for his wife. His wife was Martha, but he met outside, because here's what men do, women. It don't matter what you put in that app. If your dude is home, he's gonna make sure the food gets there. He's gonna make sure people are not trying to steal y'all food. Okay, the dude went out there and checked. He met me out there, and there was good vibes after that. It was all the way good vibes after that. So Benjamin, thank you. And the DoorDash Revolution, I did see you in there. The DoorDash Revolution, I did see you in there, man. He said was good. Was good, DoorDash Revolution. I like the channel, man. You get down to the nitty gritty. No playing, no games. When you were doing your thing. People, if you just want to get some straight up facts and get in there, he's like the KFI. I like to be the KFI. Trying to be the KFI of this thing here. He gets them in. And his name is the DoorDash Revolution. And he drives for all the different. He drives for the different gig apps. And he has a hat for every single gig app that he works for, and he wears his hat when he's working for him. So the DoorDash Revolution, he's all about making the most money you can, and he's all about learning what the systems are and figuring out what the systems are, and you figuring out how you are going to take advantage of that system for yourself. So if you are into that, go ahead and holler at the DoorDash Revolution. People, sometimes the people like that you never hear of, they actually drop the best information out there. So I did catch some things, and when I clicked on him, it took me to a whole nother region. Like this gig app thing is like, I don't know if you guys are old wrestling fans. This gig app thing is like the territories. How like you have the WWF, the WCW, you have like the Memphis territory, you have the Florida territory, you have all these different territories, right? There's territories of gig workers. It is ridiculous. Now, I didn't know about when I used to watch YouTube, I used to just watch YouTube just to watch the videos. I never really paid attention to the comments and everything, but there's real communities built, in this whole YouTube thing that is just ridiculous. And then once I clicked on him, all these other drivers and they're all from the same place, they got the same accents. All these drivers from all around that region. I started clicking on all these different videos, and I'm like, man, if you are someone that needs to figure out how to get it done in some of these areas where people say, well, it's a whole lot rural and things like that, there's a whole group of drivers out there who have videos. And I found them through the DoorDash Revolution, and I thank them for that, because I would have never known these people even existed. I would have never known this gig economy thing like this, as far as the gig tube and for the delivery drivers. I never would have known it was like this until I saw that dude Dustin is driving, and he goes Smackovich with the V. I would have never. It just popped up out of nowhere, and I said, "What is this?" And he was just doing. It was all right here. I was like, people are getting attacked like this, and then from him, it led me into watching someone doing an order, and then from doing an order, that's the first time I saw Pedro. I saw Pedro after this guy had dogs. Some driver had some dogs in the backseat of his car. He was in Florida. He was kind of weird. And I was like, okay, let me see what else is on. And then a Pedro video popped up. He had long hair and his hand in his phone like this, like he was kneeling down. And then I was like, I clicked on him, but I didn't watch the video. I clicked on him. It was like the first 30 seconds. And then I saw all these other videos. And I was like, hold up. It's a whole roll of nothing but people that do these videos. So I start clicking on videos. And I'm like, man, this thing is deep. This thing is deep right here, man. This thing is deep right here. Hoo-wee. This thing is deep. What's up, Roy Wilby Roy? Howdy, howdy, partner. Right back to you. I never knew this stuff was that deep, but it is deep, man. And then some of these drivers, I don't know if these things are true. You know how people send things on. You can go send files to people through their phones. People are I guess drivers are saving all their money up and they're showing their racks, and some of them are getting taxed because they are doing that. So people, keep your money on your plastic. People, don't go cashing out and just stacking all your money up so you can do a YouTube video so you can look like you got a lot of money. Please don't do that, people. People are getting robbed. They're sending out messages all through the phone, and people, what you don't know is, the phone, that's the real web. That's the real web when information is shot through. So people, just watch it out there. Don't go flossing saying you went and worked the weekend in a rich area and you came up on this much money and you got this much in tips, and you're dropping your location on where you're at, talking about you're the man, and you start dissing people. I've been seeing a lot of that stuff on YouTube. This YouTube thing sends you in deep. But if you want to figure out some stuff, let me get back on track. You go holler at the DoorDash Revolution, and he'll take you through. Man, the videos you will find through him are just ridiculous. But if I was visiting there, I would never know. I wouldn't turn on my app to go and drive. I would be a person like that unless I ran into a driver, inside like a food place, and I asked, how's it driving around here? Just to kill time when you're in like a new area. I would never do that, but Dash Bandicoot said, hey man, this the best channel straight up. He said fire. Man, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I try to keep everything as real as possible, man. I try to make sure we get updated on all our sports, on everything. The only thing we can't talk about is politics, and I don't want to get into anything else like that, but we can't talk about that. But for people out there, look, I'm telling you, I have a lot of experience. So if you have a question about anything, pretty much, if you have pets, you have animals, you need a question about this and that, you're thinking about going to buy a TV at Best Buy, and you need some ammunition first before you go ahead and hit that salesman. Go ahead, just throw a question out there. I'll give my best answer, and anybody else that's sitting there in the lobby can chime in too. So then you can hear whatever you got to hear from multiple angles, multiple people, and you'll go ahead and get that in. But I do appreciate you, Dash Bandicoot, man. I hopped in here, and I said I'm about to go all the way in. I saw what you can do as far as the delivering the orders, but there's so much more. There's so much more involved with this job instead of just, just delivering orders. There's a lot of information out there that a lot of people don't read. I like to read new things that hop in different areas, so I can put that stuff out. I'm trying to be, a voice to a lot of people out there. I'm trying to get this thing, that's why there's segments here. It's never gonna be, I'm going to turn on the web and just, okay, I'm on live. No, everything's a show, and we got to keep this thing going. Now, what I did do today, I did a reaction video for the first time. Someone sent me a text and said, have you ever thought doing a reaction video? I've never done a reaction video, but I did do a reaction video, and I put it up. I put it up earlier, right before I put my video of the earlier day, and it's titled "This Wilt Chamberlain Might Be the Best of All Time." It is there. It is a documentary on Wilt Chamberlain. It's only 3 minutes and 27 seconds. I can put it up here right now, so you don't even got to go and watch that. Look, Wilt Chamberlain is ridiculous, people. It's 3 minutes and 27 seconds. The dude does every sport and it has the footage. It has the actual footage of Wilt doing all of these things. So, you know what? Think I wouldn't go do it? You think I wouldn't go do it?
Some of the statistics about you as an athlete, all-around athlete, and people don't notice about it. A shot-putting champion, undefeated for long periods of time.
I saw him put the shot.
He said undefeated shot put champion for long periods of time. You know what? And I'm not even going to do that because right when that came up, I wanted to say something instantly. You can go ahead and watch that. Wilt Chamberlain is ridiculous, people. Wilt Chamberlain is ridiculous. It is there. The whole thing is there. Any tip alerts? I did not get a tip alert today so far. No tip alert today so far, but we still have tonight. I went out there. I got 2 hours, 3 minutes. Okay, 2 hours, 3 minutes, and I did $52 on 2 hours and 3 minutes of active time. And my online time was just about 3 hours. It was 2 hours and like 40 minutes. So just about 3 hours of online time. So got that in. And I do my increments in 2 hours. So that was my first 2 hours there. So hopefully was it 52? Let me double check. Yeah, $52. $52. Because I did 6 orders, 52 plus a little more. Okay, so it's gonna come to about $55. All right, about $55 in 2 hours. Not that bad. So like I said, I like to try to get as close to $60 every 2 hours of active time. So my first 2 were done. Now when I get done doing my thing, I go out for my next 2 hour block, and then I do it like that. I take a break so I don't get that road rage. I take 2 hour breaks, woosah off, get out the car, stretch out my feet. I do know that some people are like, someone delivered and they had their dogs in the car. Now I do understand people about the dogs, and I carry Princess and Lovely with me sometimes, but I have Big Bertha Utilde May, and they stay in the back seat. Big Bertha Utilde May is in the front seat, and all the food goes in there. Both my dogs are service dog animals. I train them to be service animals as far as emotional and therapy, but I train them to go in all. They can go in any store and walk and do all that. Every dog that I have, I service them, and I go through the American. It's the American Kennel registration, and it costs, the basic is like $50. Okay, the basic is like $50, and you get a leash, and on your leash it has a spot for a card, and then your dog's service card is there with the number, and then they can go on that website and they'll double check. The leash says service dog, and you also get like a diploma. You get that also for your home, or if you wanted to carry that on with you for a plane, or if you need it for wherever you live for your apartment, you get that. Now, if you pay a little bit more, you get the harness. They have the harness, and then they have things for your wallet. It's just different things. But every animal, every dog that we have, they get service dog, and yeah, buddy. And then it's a good thing, because wherever you move, wherever you move, because your dog is serviced, they cannot charge you extra for a pet fee or anything because all they have to do is go check it out. It checks out. It's right there. Boom, boom, boom. And you are up in there. People, you are up in there. There's a lot of people that actually would need a pet. You know what I'm saying? You would actually need a pet to keep you calm. Some people may need that. They may not know that their dog's a service dog, but their pet is in the back seat of their car, keeping them calm at times. When you know that someone is riding with you, most of the time, you're able to ride a little bit more smoother, because this road rage thing is crazy. That lady literally shot a teenager in the face in front of her kids. In front of her young kids, shot that 17-year-old girl in the face, man, in the face. That is not a good thing right there to do. She's about to lose her kids. Man, kids gone. The kids are gone. Hopefully she had a good relationship with her mom, the grandma. If they did not have a good relationship, I'm guaranteeing grandma is still going to try to go and get those kids. I think they said 9-4 and like 2 or something, or 9-5 and 4, something like that. Young kids, and mom just buy out, shot in the face. And the only way she got caught, somehow a bystander had their phone, and they somehow were able to drive and get in position to snap a picture as fast as they did. It's like a movie. To snap a picture as fast as they did, and they got the face right there, and she had to turn herself in because she knew it was her. She knew it was her, and she had to turn herself in, so she lost her kids. So just be aware, people. Just be aware of your surroundings, and don't piss people off. I try to walk around like I'm a Muslim dude trying to sell bean pies. I'm just nice all day. I just try to walk around. I'm nice. I am nice. You might call me the teddy bear. I am nice. I am only mean to jerks, punks, and anybody else that, hangs with jerks and punks. Other than that, I am the friendliest guy in the world. I try to make sure every environment, I'm not involved with nothing here. I will pull my camera out, though. I will pull my camera out. Now, if it's something crazy, I got to break it up. You know what I mean? But for the most part, man, I'm in the background. Just observing. I'm in and I'm out. If I got to wait, I'm waiting so I can watch the food. If not, I'm in and I am out. People. And, some of these places that we deliver to, the people that hang around some of these stores, and you all know what I'm talking about. There's certain stores that you deliver to often, and you see the same exact faces in front of the store. All right. Sometimes it's cool. It's cool to figure out which one is normal enough, just so that like they can give you some info. But people, other than that, man, those are the ones watching you. Leave your car running, do anything. If those are the ones that are going to say, I didn't see anyone. Man, if we see anyone, we'll let you know. If those are the ones that took it. Okay? So, don't let your guard down at all. Keep those guards up and keep boxing like Sugar Ray Leonard. And yeah, man, Dash Bandicoot. Thank you a lot, man. Thank you a lot. Roy, you did it to me again. And it is, I figured out what this is too. Okay, I figured out what this is. My phone number, I have my regular phone number, and then I have for like the call in here or the text here, I have one of those text now numbers, one of those free online things. My number I've had this same number for like 5 years now, right? This number right here is in the loop at some call center, and they are calling people and asking about sex and travel and and they're getting calls all hours of the night. If I can let you guys hear all the voicemails that I get from this right here, it is ridiculous. And I can't change the number because I'm so comfortable. I'm so used to that number. I'm so used to do it. I don't want to change it because then I'm going to have to do the whole thing all over again. Then I have to go switch everything that has that number on it. That's too much work. I'm just going to have to deal with the people being angry and think I'm talking about sex and travel. I might get some good voicemails out of it and be able to use them as a recording. Who knows? That could be a side hustle. Just see which one of those blow up. But these people call angry. They call angry. Angry. And it wasn't even me. It was not even me, man. It was not even me. So today, people, the moral is keep your guards up. People, do not abuse your power at all. Do not abuse your power. Do not cheat, and stop bringing attention to the gig game. Stop bringing negative attention to the gig game, people. It's gonna come to a point to where they're gonna just start stopping frisking us whenever they feel like it. Stop and have the dog just go around your car. Man, they will start doing all of these things, people. They will start doing all of these things. Stop bringing negative attention to this whole driver thing. And I got a question for you guys. Now, there's a video up that Hannibal put up the other day, and it's called The Worst Delivery Ever. And believe me, it is the worst delivery ever. This delivery driver is walking up to before he even walks up, he gets the food out the passenger side. He's rubbing his neck. He's rubbing his balls, his scrotum, all inside with the products and everything. And then he puts it back in the bag, right? And then he goes and delivers it. So I said that's that no tip, no trip mentality. Now Hannibal says that a no tip, no trip person would have taken the order. Now I was thinking that what if they didn't know and they took the order on accident and they figured out that there was a no tip or whatever, and they got mad, but they still dropped it off. Or if they had a beef with someone else, or they had a beef with something happened, an encounter happened between those two, the driver or the person of that house, that will make someone go extreme. So I'm just putting it out there. What do you guys think? What would make someone grab the products and wipe and rub themselves and then deliver it? What would make someone do that to a customer? That's what I had to say. I thought, that's that no tip, no trip mentality. They were angry or they had an encounter with someone. Hannibal says it could be something else, but it could be anything else. That's the craziest thing. It could be a million things. So, if you can think of anything, throw them out there, because that is just disgusting. Why would someone just get out the car, took it in his shirt, his face, and then rubbed it in his pants, on his balls and everything? He did everything. He did everything, and then went to deliver it. And he was on camera doing the whole thing. So, hello, rideshare Lisa. He was doing that, and I was like, wow, that is just crazy. But the craziest thing, it was that he did not care that he was rubbing the food on his balls and stuff to give it to people. But he did not care that they could have a camera, a Ring camera or anything. He was just like, I don't care. So that's why I'm saying it may have been that they had some type of encounter. Something happened, because no one just rubs. And man, first of all, they had to not be home. Okay, they had to not be home at all in order, because if I'm at home and I'm watching my phone like that, and I'm watching him, as soon as he got out the car, he just started grabbing stuff and rubbing it on himself. Once I would have saw the dude doing that, I would have came out my house and it just would have been demo that. It just would have been demo that all day. I would have demonstrated that for the whole world to see. You are doing what to my food? Oh no. Doop doop doop. 2-piece and a biscuit with extra butter. Extra butter. You about to get the extra butter. And that extra butter means I'm coming from down under. I'm trying to knock that chin up, people. If you, man, I love food so much, people. If I catch you rubbing my food on your balls, there is going to be a pretty problem. And that problem is not going to be good. DoorDash Rick says, good. Good live. Keep preaching, brother. Stay humble. He said they never had nobody whoop them. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they never had nobody whoop them. And people, you don't understand what whoop them means. You ever been whooped? You ever been whooped up? You ever been whooped? Oh my goodness. And see, most people, you know, when you grow up when you have to go pick your own switch and stuff like that, you know not to just, come on, man. You know what things not to do. He had to have grew up in a wild home or, you know, because obviously he had there was no shame. There was no shame right there. That, man, take that out on the driver itself. But here's the thing, man, like the restaurant, they don't even know that the dude, like they're doing their job to do it right. It's all done. The chef probably was like, man, that was the best steak I've ever made right there. That was the best steak I've ever had right there. And then, you know, they put it in, you know, he was like, ooh, see that steak off. He was happy. He had no idea that steak was going to be rubbed on somebody's balls. He had no idea that he was going to be delivering ball steak. No ball steak. No. He wants his steak at the ballpark to be served at the ballpark, but he don't want ball steak. Come on now, people. Now, that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I was watching a while ago, and this guy was in a restaurant, and I guess he was mad at the restaurant, and he went and took a bath inside the back sink, like inside the kitchen. He was sitting in there where all the dishes go, and he was taking a bath in there. He got butt naked. He got butt naked and took a bath inside the sink. Come on now. That's not it. Oh, I got a good one for you guys. Ooh, I got a good one for you guys. I got this place shut down. I didn't try to get them shut down. I was doing what I was supposed to do by calling and reporting what I saw. And it was my business. So it wasn't like I was butting in anybody's business. I go to this place, okay? And I order my food. My wife got a wet burrito. She got the wet burrito. I ordered me a torta, okay? Order me a El Pastor torta. Yeah, people. I'm with the Mexican, and I'm down here with them, people. One love. I go to get mine, man. I go to order it. The dude, I'm watching him make it. He looked good. He got the hairnet on. Looked like 1988 LA. He got the hairnet on, doing his thing. He's making it. He's wearing the right shoes, the little black shoes that look like combat boots. He's doing that. I have a pair of those too, and I wore those at my warehouse. Okay, the shoes cost like $100, and I never knew. They're called Nun Bush, best comfortable shoes ever. But watch this. Where the hell was I just at? Oh, all right. Here's what he did. He got the spatula, doing his thing. Here's where it went bad. The spatula, the big long one like I got, the one I use for all my get down, it falls on the floor right next to a shoe where all, you know, it's dirty down there. You see the lettuce and stuff that falls and whatever grease popped on the floor. Okay, he picks the spatula up, right? And then he looks, and then he starts making my sandwich with it. Oh, no. I had enough there. It was like slow motion. It was like, no. And it, once it touched, it was like, oh, no. So when that happened, I asked for the Met manager. She tried to come out and say, no, he didn't. And I said, I'm looking right at him. I'm looking right at him. And then she went to go talk to him. She came back out and said he's sorry. Once he said he's sorry, that's how you know that actually happened. He did that. And then I was like, I don't want none of this food. I said, I don't want my wife's burrito. I said, my wife's not getting that burrito. I want the money back. She was like, so I said, I need the money back. So I got the money back. When I got the money back, because she said, I'm the manager here because I'm on duty, but the owners are the managers. So I called back and talked to the owners. They had me come on down, sit down and talk to them. I sat down and talked to them. And then they were like, so on us, we'll give you guys can have dinner on us whenever you want. I said, I don't want your dinner. I said, I want you to correct this dude right here, simply because that's a problem. Like something bad can happen. And then when we're going out, the girl that was the manager, she rolls her eyes at me. And I'm like, oh, you're mad because what? So, man, I made a phone call. And I guess when they went to investigate this place, they found out that they were living foul, y'all. They were serving foul. Like if John Taffer would have went in there, I mean foul. And they got shut down. They were not open like 3 months after that. They were shut down. So they were breaking a lot of codes. And whoever the health inspector is, the people that put the grade on your place, I'm pretty sure that person got in trouble too, because pretty much what it is they're just going to a place and just, signing off on it and just leaving. That place, who knows how long that place was living foul like that. Just, man, I don't know what they found back there, but hopefully it was not dead rats or roaches. You know how you see dead rats sometimes on these shows and the rats are like where all the rice is, or the all of this weird stuff. I don't know what it was, but they were shut down. And it was all because of that girl. She was rolling her eyes at me like, man, she was probably like, man, he probably go bust us. And that's probably what it was. But that did happen, people. But here's a lesson. If you are a cook and you go take those, you go to that school, you go to that school and you pass that test, you live up to a code, man. You live up to a certain code. You cannot be living foul like that and doing that. Says, I wonder who they were paying off to stay open. Exactly. That's what I'm saying right there. Because probably the person that probably saw something, probably told them something. And then he was probably like, look, just give me this month. Give me this much when I come. I'll let you know when I'm coming. And then boom, 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 boom. They probably did something like that. And there's a lot of that going on. And what sucks is when we are delivering food from some of these places, it's also good to go on Yelp, people. I know people don't like to go on Yelp all the time. Go on Yelp because they have no censor. They have no censor at all. They're going to tell you the worst of the worst about the place. Look at a lot of that stuff on that restaurant. Hopefully it doesn't discourage you from picking it up, but sometimes it will. If I see a place that's just constantly trash, but if it pays enough, I'm taking it. You know what I mean? If the person don't know it's trash like that, hey, you got to do research too. But sometimes I got a little bit more integrity, and I'm like, man, that place is always in the paper for, someone going to, they have to do another health inspection. I don't go to places like that all the time. But I try not to judge and just go in and not think of anything like that unless I see something happen while I am in there. If I see something happen like weird while I'm inside like there, I'll just not accept orders from that place. Like I just got my acceptance rate thing from Uber, and I'm mad because it's at 88%. Even though my last 17 I've taken, but I'm at 88% for my past 100. All because the other night I forgot I had the app on. And I was driving, and they were just sending orders back to back. Like 4 orders went, and I didn't accept none. So that dropped me down to 88%. People, my acceptance rate is normally around like the 95 to 98%. It's never at 100. There's just some things I will go and cancel the order out. I have 2% cancellation rate, and that's when I get there. The restaurant's closed, or if that drive-through is too long. If that drive-through is way too long, I am out of there. Let me see. Ooh, it's okay. It's gonna be busy tonight. Let me see. Oh, so my acceptance rate, got it there. My acceptance rate is 89%. My cancellation rate is 2% right now. So I got to get this thing all the way back up into the 90s, because I'm gonna tell you this: Uber, as a driver, they let you know. They let you know, like, when you go look at the rewards and everything as the benefits of the driver, and you go read all that stuff, Uber lets you know when your percentage goes down. You know, it goes to the best driver, because on Uber, like, I'll show you on mine. Some people don't know what I'm talking about. I'll show you. I'll go to my Uber Eats app as a customer, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to my account. Let's go to Rewards Hub. So here's my Rewards Hub. I have 695 points, and I can choose rewards there. So this cycle is from March 6th through September 15th. Okay, I'm gold until then, but I can move up. What you get for a gold member, you get priority support, you get flexible cancellations. It says get cancellation fees refunded when you rebook within 15 minutes, and that's on a limited number of uses as a delivery driver. I mean, for rideshare, but for orders, you can put it in and cancel it out quick, and then you won't get charged. You won't get charged on either. I get to choose what rewards I want to use for the rides and eats. Each dollar that's put in there, it goes in and it counts for a point. But you have platinum benefits, you have diamond benefits. Diamond benefits, you get the highest rated driver possible in period. You get double points. You get premium support. This is as a customer. The customer gets premium support, so they get through. Like, when I call customer support, it rings once, and I'm with the agent just like that because of diamond status. So the customers get that also. They get double points when they earn, but they get the highest rated driver no matter what. The highest rated driver goes to the person that has the diamond benefits. Okay, and that also goes for like platinum. It says if you're a driver, the people get priority pickups at airports, so they get those. Yeah. And the benefit terms last as long as the thing is. So this one's from March 6th, March 16th through September 15th. So any customer that reaches, these levels here, that's what they get all the way until September 15th. So, like, when I'm out there, I like my acceptance rate to be high, because these are going to be the orders that are going to be the double-digit orders, like the mid double-digit orders, like the 15s, the 16s, and going up from there. They divvy those out first to us. So this is good to know if you drive with Uber Eats. This is good to know, because this is the customer. This is the customer side, okay? This is the customer side. So that's why it's good to have your stuff paired up with that, so that you're doing your deliveries. You're doing your deliveries right. So just know that you do get paired with the right person. They do put that here. So just stay on your game. And like I said, these people here, some of the people here, these are the people where randomly also, they don't have to have a lot of things happen to their order for them to put that PIN code. If it's a highly rated order, they'll have you do a PIN sometimes too, just like boom, do it on this one. Because they don't want to lose the business. They don't want to lose the business, that these people are bringing into them. Now, a lot of the people like that, they order for their jobs also. So how you treat them carries on. If they want to do catering, they won't call like Sally's Catering in like us. They'll go through, look at whatever the catering is on there. They'll use their company card and boom, 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 in there like swimwear. So it's always good, people, to know you are your own business, man. And the customers, they get information like this, and it's what they're expecting. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Every app is different, though. Every app doesn't let you know it like that. You know what I'm saying? But just treat every app the same, and you won't have that problem. Okay, you will not have that problem. It is 3:14, people. It's almost 3:15. We are right there. I don't know if you guys did check. There's been some hockey. There's been some hockey going up. We got the hockey right here. The hockey playoffs are in. Go ahead and check that out, people. And we got the NBA playoffs tonight, people. So people will be ordering food. I myself stay away from Buffalo Wild Wings. I stay away from Buffalo Wild Wings and Wingstops. They should just take those off of every single app. You got to go in there and wait 45 minutes. It's ridiculous. So, but you get some people that order 7-Eleven wings, or you get wings from other places like BJ's or Chili's. Those wings are done on time. You should see a high level rise of alcohol deliveries tonight also. So there's a full schedule. There's a full schedule here for the hockey playoffs, and then we also have here for the NBA playoffs here, people. We got some really good games going on, so you could run into a garage where it's hockey and basketball on at the same time. We do have soccer is in, football is in, people. You have a lot of great matches going on in Europe. People, so a lot of great times right now. Make sure you do drive safe. Make sure all the news that you guys did see here, keep yourself humble, stay focused, and don't let people get you in the road rage, because as you saw, someone will shoot you in front of their kids, okay, in the face. This has been Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I'm going like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2.